Hey everyone, this is Mike,
Hey, and this is Josh,
and we are,
Real Dead, and we
as you can
are
see
well,
right
and
here.
we are your channel for horror conventions, right, Mike?
That's right. We are an official throw everything against the wall channel right now.
No, but we've done conventions. We love them. I love them. I think they're great. I love the energy of a convention, and then just being able to get these autographs or meet the people that that you want to that you've always watched on TV or in movies. So, what convention are we doing your preview for today, Mike?
So we're going to look at. All right, Josh, let's go ahead and go over the list of those that's going to be at this convention for those who want to get a photo or an autograph.
Yep.
One of the first one here, a legend, Tom Atkins.
Yeah, for me, if I was I'm not going to this. I wish I was, but it just does, the timing don't work for me, and Atlanta is a far way away from me in Michigan. So Tom Atkins would be a must for me. I don't know how you feel, Mike, but for me, autograph picture has to happen for me.
Yeah, Tom Atkins. He's on my list of possible. You got Adrian Barbeau next, who's in Creepshow, Fog, Escape from New York, Swamp
Yep.
Thing. And then you got Linda Blair, who was just added a couple days ago. So within the last 2 days, Linda Blair would be a definite for me. I've been wanting her autograph for a while now.
Right. That'd be the top of your list. Do you have something to have her autographed, Mike?
I've actually got a huge Funko Pop with her in the bed, and then also got a smaller one where she's vomiting. So I've got actually two options on a Funko Pop, and then her own pictures look pretty good too.
Right.
So any of those top three would, if you went, Josh, which ones would you get?
I'd get Tom Atkins and Linda Blair for sure. Adrian Barbeau would be. I mean, you know me. I do tiers. Adrian Barbeau would maybe be in my second tier, but yeah, okay. Definitely Linda Blair and Tom Atkins are in the top.
All right, the next three here is Nick Castle, OG, Eugene Clark, who's my favorite buddy, and Jeffrey Combs.
Yeah. So I know you already have Jeffrey Combs, Mike, and you actually have a pretty sweet autograph of his already. And then we know Eugene really likes Mike a lot. And then Nick Castle, I know we already have his autograph, Mike, but I don't really care. I still want to meet him, get a picture, and have him sign something in person. I would. I don't care. I already got his autograph. I would probably get another one. That's just me.
So depending on the money and the funds so far for me on these top six, I would say Tom Atkins, Linda Blair number one, Nick Castle number two, and Tom Atkins number three. Those were the three. I've already got a Jeffrey Combs already, so definitely those three.
Well, you need a Eugene, Mike, right?
I do. I really do, as much time as I've spent with him. So next you have My Bloody Valentine, Peter Cowper, Charlie Cox, and Barbara Crampton from Reanimator. Pretty well known there too.
Yeah.
How about those three, Josh?
The Barbara Crampton would be on my second tier. I mean, she's kind of a legend in that era of 80s horror. You know what I mean? Of weird kind of stuff, though. Charlie Cox, I mean, this guy is a star. I mean, he's got a brand new show coming out, Daredevil Reborn on Disney Plus. I would probably pass on him. I bet his prices are going to be high. But this My Bloody Valentine, I would probably strongly consider getting his. I think it's just the guy that played under the mask of the killer.
Is that in the most recent one?
No, I think that's the classic one.
Is it?
I think so.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, and there's a sweet NECA figure that was released that you could have signed, or you could just get a picture or whatever. But he would kind of be, on a little lower tier. But I definitely would he'd probably be right there, if
I bet he'd probably be a reasonable price too, not.
Oh, I bet he's going to be very reasonable price, Mike. He might even be like a free selfie or something. You know how some of them kind of they do that.
So next you have the Demolition, which is Wrestling Legends.
Yes.
Ken Foray, which he was at another con we were at, and then I was like, man, I forgot he was in the Halloween. He was also in Halloween where he he fought Michael Myers in the bathroom stall.
Yep.
And he was also in Dawn of the Dead. So that is a possible for me.
Yeah, because he was in Rob Zombie's Halloween movie. Yeah.
He's a big dude too.
Yeah, he is. And I saw him really mad at a mad monster once, Mike.
They're making it up for him now. They definitely have him on here.
Yep.
Noah Garrett also in here from Fear Street and Cobra Kai, Dr. Sleep, Red Notice.
Okay. Yeah, for me, I mean, Demolition would be cool to meet because I remember those guys back in the day. It's kind of like WWF's at the times rip off of Legion of Doom. And they wanted their own Legion of Doom, so they made these guys. But yeah, for me, I think Ken Foree might be the only one there that I might get, kind of like you, because he was in a Halloween movie, and Dawn of the Dead and stuff, or Dead, Day of the Dead or whatever, which one it was. But yeah, I think he
also
might
the Devil's Rejects. He was in the Devil's Rejects as well.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, so here we got Eldon Henson, Bill Johnson, and Tracy Lords.
So this Eldon is also in the Daredevil show with Charlie Cox. But he was also in other stuff. I think he was in the Mighty Ducks and stuff. So
he looks like Billy Strings. He looks like Billy Strings, the musician there. I thought that's who it was at first.
He was in the Mighty Ducks in the 90s. So like 90s kids would want to get him to sign Mighty Ducks kids stuff. That was big movies when I was a kid in the 90s, the Mighty Ducks. And he was also in some other stuff. But Bill Johnson would be one that I would want to get. I did pass up on him in the last con that we went to, Mike, together. But I would probably get him. Now, Tracy Lords, I know she was in Blade and I know other stuff. But yeah, I would probably pass.
What if Bill Johnson still has that 3-picture thing with
Mike? And I'm sure you're going to go look at it and you're probably going to say, should I get this? Should I get this?
I'll say, hey, you would take $200 for this instead of $250.
He'll still have it. You know that, Mike.
Tracy Lords, haven't seen her in a lot of movies, but I saw her in a lot of other stuff. Well, I shouldn't say that.
I was going to say, I know you have.
Wow. I remember those days. Wow.
That was back in your time. Yep.
Definitely was. So now we got Jonathan Majors.
And now he's got a bunch of stuff under his, right? Like he doesn't.
Yeah, he's Loki, Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Lovecraft Country, Creed 3. You also got Costas Mandalore, who's only going to be there on Friday and Saturday. And they got Tyler Main, who we've met before, which I'd love to get him to sign the pumpkin mask, but I don't have the pumpkin mask in. But that's one I definitely want him to sign. But yeah, out of those 3, I've already got Costas. I've already got Tyler.
Right.
But maybe a Jigsaw, maybe a mask, and get him and Shawnee to sign it. I don't know.
I think our friend Brandon is doing that, and I think it looks good.
But then maybe add Tobin later on.
I think you might be onto something there. I think that'd look really sweet. A Billy the Puppet mask, Mike.
Yep.
Yeah, that would look really cool.
All right, so now we got Rose McGowan, the Neon Warriors, and Nivik Ogre.
I don't have no idea who the Neon Warriors are. I have no idea. Are they wrestlers? What are they? What does it say?
I don't know. It doesn't really say. I guess they're wrestlers. Maybe. I don't know.
And then this Nivik Ogre, he was at another con we were at, and I thought he actually had a little bit of a decent little line at the con we were at that he was at. And then, of course, I need Rose McGowan, but I'm not going, and I know you already met her. And she was really cool to Anthony when you met her.
Really good. So, she normally charges for any sayings on it, and she did it for free for Anthony, so that was really cool.
Yep. Okay.
All right, then next we got Robert Patrick.
Yeah.
Who played Terminator 2, Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Yeah.
And then who is this? The Phantom AD?
Yeah, it says plays ghoulish rock and roll. That might be kind of cool, Mike, to hear what he plays. You know, I don't know. Ron Perlman, I already got, and I know you're not interested. He loves his fans, Mike. Ron Perlman.
He's such a ladies' man. I mean, he's a fan of the people.
He's a man of the people. You're right about that. I'm sure his desk. I'm sure the whole thing will be open 10 o'clock, he'll be just sitting down to breakfast for a long breakfast. So
I think he's a bigger fan of himself than other people are.
I met Ron Perlman.
May have to edit that out.
Yeah, Mike. I met Ron Perlman, and I think he treated me nice. That's all I'll say. Now, Robert Patrick, I would want his autograph, Mike, because I'm a huge Terminator 2 fan, and I personally would want his autograph. But that's just me.
All right, so then you got Professor Mort, Elizabeth Durazo, and Robert Russler.
Okay, so this guy's from A Nightmare on Elm Street, huh? Part 2, I see. I think he's the friend that gets killed of the main guy. Now, this lady in the middle, I only know her because she was in Eastbound and Down, and she's funny in that. She plays like the main friend's girlfriend or whatever, or wife. And then this other guy, I've seen him at another con, right, Mike? But he's like a horror host. Am I correct on that?
I guess, yeah. Silver Scream Spook Show.
Yeah, yep. So
and the Last Drive-In.
Right.
He was also in Mandy too.
Okay.
I saw that movie, but I don't remember him in it.
Right.
All right. So then we got next to last year we got Shawnee Smith, PJ Souls, and Henry Thomas.
Now this is interesting that they got the kid from E.T., dude. That's pretty cool. I think he'll have a really good line, Mike, to be honest. Because E.T. is one of those classic movies that, that generations love. So I think he will do well. PJ Souls is always a solid guest. I mean, I do want her autograph now. I didn't go to the con that you went to that you met her, and you said she was really nice.
She was.
And Shawnee Smith was great with me when I met her. She was really cool. She actually talked to me and my wife a lot. She asked us questions. She asked Michelle what her favorite Saw movie was, and I was just laughing because Michelle couldn't think of, she's not into them like me. So I thought that was funny. But yeah, I don't know if you're not going to meet any of these people because you already met Shawnee and PJ, right, Mike?
I've not met Shawnee. I have not.
Oh, I thought you did at the other Mad Monster.
No.
Oh,
I had limited funds. I had limited funds, but I did meet Costas, so that may be.
Yeah,
that's like I said earlier. Maybe I get the Billy the Puppet mask there and get Mike, her and him both to sign it.
You need to get a piece, Mike, where you can start collecting all the Halloween autographs on, like you have Friday the 13th, because you need a piece like that. I don't know what you could get. I don't think you want a mask, do you? I mean, maybe, but like that sign is perfect for Friday the 13th. But
yeah.
You're not adding any Friday the 13th people here either. That's kind of a bummer.
Yes,
a little bit.
It's kind of a shocking that they're not on here. And you got Dee Wallace, who she's been in a lot of films.
Yes, she was in The Howling. I mean, you got Critters, you got E.T. I mean, just in a lot of stuff, and I think she'll do well there too. And she seems like a really nice lady. Oh, she was also in Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, Mike.
She was. She's been in a lot of fan films as well, coming back and playing in fan films for several horror movie genres. So
if you're collecting Rob Zombie movie autographs on an item, you got Dee Wallace, you got Ken Foray, and you got Tyler Mane there. You could pick up 3 autographs there if you're collecting those. So kind of cool there.
Yeah, so that's basically it. This was just a quick, trying to go over who all was going to be there, who would be interested, who would not be interested in.
So what's your top ones?
Linda Blair. I think I'm going back to the originals. Linda Blair, Atkins, and Castle.
Now, if you could add 2 more, who would you add?
Shawnee Smith and I've already got Costas, but I think I would. Ken Foray.
Ken Foray, I got it. And then maybe the My Bloody Valentine if he's cheap, Mike.
God, next thing you know, I'm up to $700,000 again. And we just got off a cruise and we're getting ready to go on another cruise in a couple months here. So
yeah. But you're right. I mean, if you go there with a mission like I'm going to get these autographs and that's it, then I think you'd be all right, Mike.
So yeah, Mad Monster Party Atlanta, Crown Plaza Atlanta, was that Raviana? It's in Atlanta, really Dunwoody, Georgia is where it's at. But
Yep.
Mad Monster 3-day pass,
I'm kind of
RIP.
I'm kind of I was going to say I'm kind of I was surprised that they haven't moved this yet, Mike, because I thought the venue was kind of small then, especially like the room where the vendors room and the autograph room. But
Yep.
I mean, they must like it. Now the area where like people can walk around and stuff is very big. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they're getting a heck of a deal on it. But it's a
I'm
nice.
sure.
I mean, they got food there. The food's not bad. Got a nice bar there. I mean, it's a nice place to stay.
Yep.
But the RIP is $225 for 3-day, and it also gets you in 30 minutes early, moves you to the front of the lines. They got the Shrek In Pass, which is the 3-day discount pass for $80.
Now, if you're going just for 2 days, Friday, Saturday, I recommend you buy the 3-day pass because it's like the same price if you bought Friday and Saturday, I think, separate. So you might as well just go ahead and get the 3-day pass.
So yeah, the single day pass is $35 for Friday, $45 for Saturday, and $35 for Sunday. So, yeah, I mean, if me and my son went, it cost us $160 to get in.
Right.
All right, guys, tell us what you think. Who would you get if you're going to this con in Atlanta? Are you going to that con in Atlanta? If I go, it's going to be Friday and Saturday. So if you see us there, say hello to us. And we'll have to make that decision this week. But like, comment, subscribe. We are your horror channel. Anything to do with horror, right, Josh?
That's right. And we do mean anything.
Anything. Have a good one.
See ya.
All right, bye.